Hi, my name is Jacob Adams, and for over a decade, I've worked with people from all over the world, from all different career paths, and they consistently ask for basically one thing: what's the magic pill to their fitness results? How are they going to get the results they want the easiest way possible, the most painless way possible? And after sitting in my office year after year, hour after hour, month after month, really thinking, how can I give people this magic pill that everybody's asking for? And why do some people quit and then others thrive and succeed and move on to even coach others? What is creating this difference? And today, I'm here to deliver my best observations as to what exactly is that magic pill. So over these next 10 minutes, I'm going to unveil to you the only magic pill that I've ever seen exist and actually work. So why is this even important? Why does this even matter? The magic pill to it all? Well, you see, as society, as people, as individuals, we're consistently getting caught up in the distractions of life, the new religious movement, the new food, the new diet trend, the new school, the new movie. And it's easy to get distracted from our truest work, our art, our truest heart and our highest integrities. As adults, many of us know exactly what this is, and sometimes we don't because we're caught up in the distractions of life. And so we find ourselves asking, where can I find the magic pill to solve my problems, to get my work done, so that we can go back to the party or the distractions? When in reality, what we should be asking is, how am I engaging with the hardest and truest work of my life's calling? And so what's the cost of engaging with the magic pill? These quick fixes and these distractions in life from our hardest and truest work? Well, if you do the research, you'll find that you will never have a relationship better than the one you have with yourself. I'll say it again because it's so important. You're never going to have a better relationship than the one you have with yourself. And so the cost of engaging with this magic pill is going to be self-neglect, depression, anxiety, overeating, our relationships coming to an end abruptly because we don't have that integrity, this solid foundation of dealing with our inner emotions and that inner strength needed to do the hard stuff. So in my experience, what have I seen are the most common quick fixes, ways to escape our truest calling, our truest purpose. As Stephen Presser says, what is known as the war of art. Well, it's things like maybe drinking when we know we really shouldn't be drinking because it's not best for our health, best for our goals. That's an easy one. We all know that. Maybe cheating on our diet when we know we want better from ourselves. We want better from ourselves, but it's just so damn tempting and just gonna. And it's not that that's always bad. It's just that's just the way it is, right? Sometimes. And then there's things like maybe, I think the really interesting ones is allowing others to placate us and enable us to be at our less best self, because it's almost like they say misery loves company. And so we sometimes want to allow others to say, well, it's okay. You don't have to be your best. You don't have to deal with all of your hardest stuff. You can join the party. You can join us. And avoiding the facts and not being bold with our vision and our dreams. Those to me are the most common quick fixes. You could even add something as simple as letting a little situation throw you completely off course. Because it's just easier to then maybe really focusing and drilling down into how good you are doing with your work. So those are some of the things I've seen are consistently quick fixes or magic pills and distractions for people. So as you're watching this video, I don't want you to see somebody that is unlike you. I'd love for you to see someone that is exactly like you, and someone that's had their heart broken and had to ask themselves, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I seem to get this right? Why am I not performing at my best? These questions that drive us all people that care, all people that want to do their best, it drives us mad sometimes we're not getting the answers. And so this video is being created so that you have something solid to turn to and just sort of lay a foundation of, okay, well, I'll start here. And so this is a little bit of me. My story goes, my parents divorced at 15, 14 years old, and I saw them not be able to deal with that part of their life. And that really did a number on me, I think. I know, it's hard to explain, but if you yourself have gone through a divorce, or your parents have gone through a divorce, you know what I'm talking about. It does a number on you. And for me, it led me to build walls, push people away. I wanted to be safe. I didn't want to be my parents. I didn't want to be the guy that also got a divorce. So I felt if I just didn't get married, well, that would keep me from divorce. I didn't really equate into the equation that it could also keep out a certain level of intimacy in my life. And so by avoiding a level of commitment, I was able to have a lot of joy up to an extent because I couldn't go beyond that plateau of intimacy. And that's just one area of my life. And again, trying to control all the elements and all the outcomes, I was safe from that big hairy word divorce. And yet I was not really connected fully with all the areas of my own heart. And like I told you at the beginning, one of the most interesting things I've found is that you'll never have a better relationship than the one you have with yourself. You'll never have a better relationship than the one you have with yourself. And so it was crazy that in 2014 or 2012 even, that's when I saw my life sort of turn upside down. Relationships, or romantic relationships in the tank, and I'm basically looking in the mirror now and saying, what am I going to do to change? Because obviously it can't be just the relationships. And so I really did the work, and in working with some of the best spiritual teachers, the best life coaches, the best mentors, it's funny, they led me to say things like, you are enough. They led me to find out that I needed to meditate more. That's me. You may not have to, it's you, but things like more important than happiness is acceptance. And I'm like, that is so basic. So it isn't about a new hot pill. It isn't about getting the new trend. It's about mastering the simplicity of life. And so over the course when I hit that rock bottom back in 2012 to the next 4 years, I've had to do so much soul searching. It's been painful. I've had to deal with those anxieties that drive us to drink. I had to sit quietly through those and just let those be. I had to have lonely nights until, as the Buddhist monk taught once, my prayer for you is that your loneliness turns into aloneness. And I've had to be patient enough so that I understood that. And so my biggest takeaway for you during our short time together today is that really often our next big move, the next strategy, the next best thing is often right in front of our face on a shelf. The takeaway, the problem with that is that it's often the hardest to do, the one that requires the most of our heart and soul, and the one that's easiest to avoid. So in talking about these concepts of having the relationship with yourself developed, because it's the most important relationship and connected to every other relationship in your life, and not taking the quick fixes and allowing us to get dissuaded by alcohol and excessive eating and allowing people to enable you to be less than your best and not taking bold action when you need to, not getting distracted by these quick fixes, I'd like to bring it all together for you and give you that magic pill that I've seen ultimately will always ensure success in your endeavors and that self-esteem that we all want. And here it is. It's the mastery of common sense. The mastery of common sense until it becomes common practice. In working with a classroom of students, we would have a do now. Kids come in and there's a do now. And they come in and they do it now. And here's a do now for you. So you could begin your mastery right this second in front. Wow, you could pause this and do it now. Get out a piece of paper and write down no more than 2 goals. If you're really, really ambitious, do 3, but let's keep it down to 2. Write down the 2 most important goals to you with a common sense practice that you will master. That way you begin to move forward in the most important things to you. And I'll leave you with one of the things my professor told me in college. He said, Jacob, common sense is not that common. I'm Jacob Adams. Thank you for watching. If this video has helped you out in any way, and you'd like to share it with your friends or family or someone that you think may help you out, please do so. Till next time.